Hey yo, what's up guys, it's your boy back again with a new video. Hope you guys enjoy. Today, like I've been wanting to do for the last couple of weeks, we're starting my FPL fantasy videos. So this is the first time I'm going to be doing, well, obviously I'm a newbie on YouTube and that, but this is the first time I'm doing fantasy on EPL videos for you guys. Again, don't expect anything too crazy. I'm not a professional at all this sort of stuff. Shout out to channels like FPL Mate, Let's Talk FPL, all that sort of stuff. Even Pitch Side, some of the boys on that talk about it. If you want to go check out their content for like more professional stuff, go check that out. But this is just me having fun with FPL. You're gonna ride the wave, ride the emotions. As you know from my NRL fantasy, I'm not the best player in the world, but I love to talk sport and you know, just have fun with you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the video. So this is how my fantasy team looks out. This is my little draft that I've been doing for a while. I might do a fantasy draft team before all this too, get into a draft league, but mainly I'll be focusing on head-to-heads. And then, you know, if I get a good overall rank in that, it is what it is. But this is a team I kind of put together. A lot of help from guys like Fantasy Mate, FPL Mate, and all that sort of stuff that come out with a couple of players that they reckon is going to be good, and then a couple of picks that, like me personally, I like. So again, as I said, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I got a little bit more bias. I watch a lot more Arsenal games than anything, but I still got a kind of good, or not good, but more so alright general knowledge on EPL. So this is my team anyway, so comment down below what your thoughts are. So first of all, at goalkeeper, we got Edison. I think Edison's going to have a great season this season. Should be a decent amount of clean sheets, other than obviously I just came off watching the preseason trial Man City, well no, not preseason trial, it was a FA Cup, Community Cup. Man City getting like pretty much slaughtered by Liverpool. Haaland didn't have his best game in that, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But Edison let in a couple of goals, but I don't see that too much other than versing the big teams like Liverpool, all that sort of stuff. I think he's going to have a lot of clean sheets this year. Their defense was all right for most of that game, and it kind of blew out to the end there. So I expect some clean sheets out of him, and that's where he'll get most of his points from. So out back, I'm going to go with the two Liverpool boys. So we got Alexander-Arnold and Robertson. I picked those two boys because they're well-known fantasy-wise. Everyone, you know, that's like the hold down fantasy backline. Everyone else goes for all different picks that fill out. So you could have gone with a Chilwell, all that sort of stuff, but Robinson apparently had a really, really good end of season last season. High points. He's really good with that sort of stuff. He's a very consistent player. And Arnold, as a defender, he's a very up-end defender, plays into like that right wing position as well, and getting a nice goal the other night too. So he's a classy player, and it's good to have in fantasy. This player I'm very big on because I've been watching a lot of Arsenal for lately and that. I'm not sure how many minutes in this and that he'll get into the Arsenal team, even though he played a lot of minutes in preseason. But I rate him so much. So Zinchenko is in my squad. I've been watching a lot of his games. If you watch him, he's playing left back at the moment, but he is more of a centre mid for Ukraine and stuff. I love his rotations that he's playing with Arsenal. It's really opening up our attack. We're pressing a lot, so it's really good to watch. See Martinelli out in good space. You got Jesus is feeding off the back of it, who's another great signing. We'll talk about that later. Saka is going to hopefully have a really good year again this year. Partey is actually really opening up everything at the moment too. Yeah, Odegaard's having some good moments. So I feel like a lot of that is the way we're attacking now, and we have players like Zinchenko that, again, he plays like Alexander-Arnold, but on the opposite end, he'll play really up centre mid, or more so like left wing centre mid, and then drop back to left back. He really good defensively, great dribbles, always seems to have time. It's good to have him in the squad. And then Perisic is my other defender. I haven't got crazy knowledge on Perisic, but I do hear that he's in track for a really good season this season for Tottenham, and hopefully we'll get some clean sheets with him. Moving on to our midfield, we got the big man Salah. He is the FPL god, they say, so we're going to put him in the squad, see how he goes. He is on track to have another really good season, so he's another good player to have. Saka in the middle, I rate him so much. Like, I've been watching him for a while now, even for England and that. I expect him to have a really, really good season this season, especially next to someone like Jesus, Martinelli, as I said, Zinchenko. They're giving him a lot of space, like Partey. Yeah, I'm really excited for the season with Arsenal. We look really nicely. The only thing with Arsenal is our second unit is not as like great at the moment, but we are building to something special. So I really like to see what I see from our team. Andreas Pereira is my other midfielder there. I'm excited to have him in there. He's going to get a lot of minutes for Fulham. Really, really good player. I think he has a decent run to start with, other than his first match up against Liverpool. But a Man United player that went to Fulham, he's going to get a lot more minutes, a lot more like assists and that sort of stuff. He's a very talented player, so I'm going to be watching him real closely. And Neto kind of is like that fantasy pick at the moment. He's really good priced for what he is. Had a really good end of season last season, you know, with the Wolves, and he's pretty nailed into that spot. So that's the reason why I picked him. Good price too. So the two boys up front, we're going to go with Jesus. So Jesus' preseason form has been like amazing. I really love watching him. He pretty much finishes all our like little opportunities that we've got, and I'm really excited to have him in this year for Arsenal. Haaland is the next one. So Haaland is going to be the question I put to you guys in the comment section down below. I know I might be getting cold feet for just one game in preseason. You shouldn't be doing that, but it still seems like he's still trying to figure out his place in that Man City team. I know he had a nice goal against Bayern Munich. A lot of that was set up with like KGB and Grealish, De Bruyne and Grealish. But I think Haaland's in for a good season. I put him in there for now, but I know the safer pick is Harry Kane. But if he's known me from my NRL fantasy, I know it's not different, but I like to be, you know, a little bit spicy. So I think Haaland is going to be the risky pick, but I like Haaland. So I've been watching him in Bundesliga, and he's a really talented player. So I believe he can become that 9 that they want him to be. It's just going to take time. On my bench, we got Olsen. He's going to be my more so bench keeper. We got Undev, who's coming back from overseas into Brighton. He should get a really nice spot in Brighton. I'm excited to see him play. He's going to be in the bench because he's very low price at the moment, but a very talented player. Definitely have to keep watching out for him. Bailey in my mid. His manager came out and said that he's going to have a little bit more of a role there at Villa. So I'm excited to see what sort of player he becomes this year. He's a very talented player, quick, nice dribbles. Yeah, I'm excited to see how he goes. And the other one, the one everyone's going for in FPL at the moment, really good price, Neto Williams. Really good guy. If you don't know, chuck him in your team. He's very cheap, but he's got a nailed-on spot there at Forest. Come from Liverpool. A really, really good player, so definitely watch out for him this year. So yeah, guys, comment down below your little tips that you got for the season. Again, let's just work in together. Let's have some fun in the season. I want to talk a little bit of soccer, so I thought this is the easiest way to do it. Comment down below your teams, who you got differently, who you reckon, Haaland or Kane. Who do you think? And anyway, peace out.